Now new problem has come now. Bole, but I am very extrovert person. How can I become introvert? Because I objectify everything. So next mantra is very important. Yachedvang manasi pragyaha tadyached jnana atmani jnanamatmani mahati niyached tadyached shantatmani. Again, yachhetvang manasi pragyaha tadyachet jnana atmani jnanamatmani mahati niyachet tadyachet shantatmani. See, this mantra is on meditation. Now understand the importance of meditation. You have heard. Problem is that we are not able to be introvert for a long time. Introvert is a negative word sometimes. I'm not talking of that. Only is very introvert. Generally, when somebody doesn't talk and he lives like that, solo, he doesn't talk too much. He confines himself in the room. He may be foolish also. Then we say he's a very introvert kind of person. But that is not the meaning which we are talking of. We are a very extrovert person. Extrovert, understand what? All the time finding who is doing what is there to eat. Let us see the phone. Nothing is there, play with the phone. What? Pinterest, फोटो देख रहे हैं उसी में. Or making the mirror in the phone and seeing your photograph. Or checking past photographs in the phone. No work is there. Lot of work is there. But past photographs, selfie I have taken. So I am taking that. Or if nothing is there, so I am just doing like that. In front of me, some book is there, started reading from the back. Okay. So this mind is always trying to rush out. It wants to rush out and objectify something. Called extrovert mind. Very bad habit if you are going for a Vedantic path. Seeing everywhere, scanning everybody, seeing whose clothes are kept here. Where? Outside. What do you have to do? Nothing. Who has come in the kitchen? Who has not come? You are in charge? No. Okay, this dish is very good. What is it made of? So everywhere he is showing unnecessary interest. And his mind is rushing outside. You get my point? So ask him to sit quietly, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Bole, why? So close your eyes and sit for 15 minutes. Don't open your eyes. Can I put on music? No. Just close your eyes. Bole, I have to see it like that. So this person, even he will see like this. Because mind is extrovert. It wants to rush out. Anywhere. Sound came, early mind. So immediately mind is in a very rushing out mode. Through the sense organ, even is sitting quietly even it is whole dark also in the room. Still it thinks of something. This mind is very anti-Vedantic mind. And to control this mind, and how do you know that you require meditation? How do you know you require meditation? When what you hear doesn't come to rescue when you are sad. your knowledge is not applicable. You heard here, you found very good. Only but I'm sad doesn't help what you are non-dual and you are non-modifying. It doesn't help me. When I'm sad, I'm totally carried away by the sadness. So that knowledge which you heard in the class, what happened to that? Only that is in the notes. It doesn't help you. Not too much. Doesn't help you. When knowledge which you have heard by the teacher doesn't help you to get out of your sadness, anxiety, that means knowledge is not digested properly. It is kept in one corner of the mind. It has not pervaded your mind and living. Like cow, when it eats the grass, there are 4 quarters in the stomach of the cow. So it doesn't chew immediately. The food what the cow eats is not, it keeps in the 1 quarter immediately. When it gets time, then it takes it out and masticates there. No, we eat from up to down. We eat from up to down. Cow doesn't eat from up to down. It eats from left to right. You have to notice all these things. So that knowledge which we have heard in the classroom, it is kept at one corner of the mind. When we have to write the notes, then we will bring it out. How will we? Either I will copy it from the class notes that I take. I copy it like that. I'll add something more. It is not applicable at all. It is not available. It has not pervaded my mind. It is not very well digested. This is non-digested knowledge. So if you have the knowledge, but it is not applicable, it is like somebody has lot of money, but it is locked all the time. And if he needs money to have food, he is still hungry. Because money he is not able to bring it out and purchase the food. It is locked somewhere. Or he needs clothes because it is very cold, he can't go and purchase the jacket and sweater because that money is locked. Similarly, we have lot of knowledge, but it is not pervasive in my life. That process which unlocks the hidden knowledge of what I have heard is called meditation. So without meditation, you will become very scholarly, but you will remain worldly person. So you will be scholarly samsari. Informed worldly person, well informed foolish person. That process which brings out the more knowledge, that converts my knowledge into available knowledge at all time, that transforms my localized knowledge somewhere hiding at one corner in my mind into my all pervasive knowledge. Not knowledge is all the time glittering when I'm eating. Utkramantam sthitam vapi bhunjanam va gunanvitam. Utkramantam when he's leading the body. Sthitam when he's seated also. Bhunjanam while enjoying also. When that knowledge is all the time shining, jagmag, 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 that process which brings out the knowledge at available level, that is called meditation. Got my point? Like the cow has eaten is one thing, but masticating is the meditation here. You are bringing out consciously by your own. Teacher won't do meditation for you. Teacher's role is over after Shravan. Therefore, there is a big difference between the students. Because teacher has put the knowledge in your mind. He has convinced you it is like that. He has put the idea in your mind. But whether that knowledge will be saving you or not is not, you cannot do that. Because that person has not made the knowledge applicable, accessible. And there is where the role of meditation comes. When you go back in your room and you try to bring out at a conscious level by your own self. This is called the process of contemplation. Contemplation. Okay. Now there are two kinds of students. One is the one who before listening he has done some upasana, lot of upasana. So he has become very introvert. Please note introvert word. Don't take it in a negative sense. The capacity to not think about the world and worldly people for a long time is introvertedness here. Antarmukhi is a better word. The capacity to shut his eyes, shut his ears. Well, how to shut the ear? That means don't listen. The capacity that hand is also not doing anything. The capacity leg is also not moving. You are not thinking about the outer object. This is called antarmukta. The mind, the tendency of the mind to go inside is lot. One day I was telling you 2 into 2, you say 4. 2 into 10, you say 20. Then I said 13 into 12. Well, don't ask, my table was mathematics. क्या है? Huh? 156. Acha, please tell me, 18 into 18. हाँ? बड़ा तेज भाई इनका दिमाग तो है. 304. 324. Let us go ahead now. 24 into 28. Huh? 24 into 28. Huh? Wow. You have done Vedic mathematics or what? He was in bank. Dekho, he is putting all youngsters to shame. More you are thinking, more your mind has to go inside. 2 into 2, you don't have to go inside. If I say, what? Pumpkin. Mind does not have to go inside, it is already outside. I say Amitabh Bachchan, already mind is outside. No effort is required. Moment you have to go inside on something which is not the topic of the world, there you find difficult. I say Bhagwan Krishna's second chapter to Arjun. I don't know second chapter. Okay, second shlok of chapter 12. What was the essence of that? It is not immediately coming as the outside pumpkin object. Well, second shlok, Maya Veshya Manoyamam, that shlok, I think. And you start going like that. I think. In that, you are going inside now. And some only keep on doing like that, nothing comes up. But some are the one who can make it. Are you seeing where I'm coming? More you are able to go inside. And therefore, before coming to the class of Vedanta, people were asked to do upasana. Because you are going to think, moment you chant Lord's name, first thing what you do, you close your eyes. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. And you are trying to withdraw from the worldly object and you are coming more inside. If you do jap properly, one for some jap you should do properly. Sit down and do jap. Not that you are watching film and doing jap also. So somewhere you have to go inside. This tendency is called introvertedness, which is very much required in assimilation of the knowledge. If a student has already done sufficient upasana, then mere listening will make that knowledge pervasive. He did not go for meditation too much. But most of the students don't do upasana and come. They are gate crashers. And therefore, after listening, he needs some dose of meditation. What is meditation now? He is internalizing. He is trying to withdraw from the outer world and he is trying to repeat the knowledge, what he heard in the class, without the source of book and paper, consciously. Again, shall I say? What you heard with the aid of his teacher, aid of copy, aid of pen, aid of book. You had a lot of aids here. Assistances, accessories were there. So in the class it is easy to concentrate because there is a strong teacher's words are sitting there. Therefore you can't run away, mind can't run away. But I remove all the accessories. I just keep quiet and I consciously bring out that thought for myself. Habit of bringing the thought myself. This habit, when you bring out the hurt thought by myself, so that it removes your thought of sadness, it removes your thought of anger, and you are established in the thought of Atma for a longer time. This process of self effort is called meditation, nididhyasan. But why I have to do? Because before coming you have not done sufficient upasana. You did not have a training to go inside. You have not got that training. And therefore you have to now do this course here. This training you have to put it here. Is it clear? Not clear? And when you try to bring that subject without the accessory and help of a teacher, you develop an inner strength of bringing the thought at will. Now the thought is coming in your mind because of the scripture and teacher's will. Your will is not operative too much. And if you are a dull listener, then teacher's will also doesn't go inside. It is, the whole, the brain is like reflector, then whole thing is reflected back to the teacher. So the person is not absorbing, he is reflecting everything. So student is just sitting like that. He is not absorbing something. He is not putting in. That means he is not a listener also. He is not a listener also. He is not able to understand. Either his mind is somewhere or there is some problem. I hope this is clear. Therefore we said during the course, involve less in the outside world, entertain less guests, etc. Why? Because knowledge which is going, it should not be distracted too much by other issues. When you are in some other person, meet some other person, he already puts 4 issues in your mind. And when he puts 4 issues, then this knowledge which I don't have the time to assimilate, not that notes writing we want to trouble you, discussion trouble. This is the process so that I can internalize that knowledge which you have heard it. It is a process of making knowledge mine. You have to chew it. Nobody can chew for you. You have to chew it. So meditation is assimilation. देखो, eaten food doesn't give you health. Digested food gives you health. So only hearing will be good, but not sufficient unless that hearing has digested, has been made one with you. Then it will help you a lot. And this is where meditation plays a very, very big role. But I don't meditate, therefore no knowledge comes to rescue me. That is up to you. Teacher, can you meditate for me? No, I'll meditate how to hit you if you ask that question. So, like, Murukku is there. Murukku, Murukku. South Indians say Murukku bolte na. So it is a hard one. An old person is there. The teeth is hardly there. Murukku milta hai, in Chennai you get. Various kinds of Murukkus are there. But no, all are harder Murukkus. Some don't know also. An old person is there, teeth is not there. So he takes some water. And in that water, he dips Murukku. So that hardness of that Murukku has gone. It has become little paste kind of Murukku, more liquid. And then he drinks Murukku. That Murukku, hard, which was very difficult to internalize with him, now it has become one with his system. Similarly, this knowledge which appears as a hard one, very difficult, I can't make it, so difficult. Atma is nirvikar, I can't understand. How can it be dual enjoy? I understood how it is non-dual non-enjoy, but still I can't live it. You need a solution of meditation for that, to absorb yourself. Why you are saying? But I'm saying so that you can meditate. And in this mantra, 13, very popular mantra, good student will by heart it. So this is not right. That means if I'm not by hearting, I'm not a good. I'm not saying anything. It is said here, Yached Vang Manasi Pragya. Pragya means that seeker. You don't have to go today. You don't have to go. Huh? Okay. So, Pragya means that seeker who is there. Viveki. Yached means withdraw. He withdraws. Yached Vang. Vang means speech. Speech he withdraws in the mind. Because speech is nothing other than the mental thought is there. So that means he keeps sense organs are all quiet now. Not that his eyes are moving, his lips are moving, his hand is moving. Some of you catch your throat while listening. Some of you I have seen, Pravachan is going on, they are doing like this. Why you want to suffocate? क्या करें, ऐसे ही कर रहे हैं. I'm listening, I'm speaking. वैसे कर रहे हैं. So that is not right. So when or somebody is who hears the hand should not be moving too much. The rule is because hand has energy in it. If you move too much, its energy will be lost. Especially if you do like this. These points have energy in it. Therefore, food was taken bare hand earlier. It was contributing to the energy of the food was more energetic. This has energy. If you move like that unnecessarily, you lose energy. Or do like that unnecessarily. However you don't do all these things. So, achapalam is one tendency in 16th chapter. You should not be fickle. Fidgety should not be there. A person should not be fidgety. Okay. And don't press your neck. You don't know what will happen. So, yachedvang manasi pragya. So he withdraws his sense organ in the mind. But it doesn't mean that like the tortoise, his hands go inside, or his eyes go inside, or legs go inside. If it draws, it's not there, and he's only sitting on a stomach. This is not the meaning. Then what is the meaning there? Meaning is he's not conscious of the sense organ, only is conscious of the mind. You can imagine how much compassion this Shruti. Shruti means this Upanishad has. Like the child, she takes it step by step. More you understand, more you will become surrendered. Then tadyachet. Tad means? Huh? Tadyachet means mind. So earlier the sense organ had withdrawn to the mind. Now tadyachet jnana atmani. Here jnana means buddhi. Buddhi. This thought has merged into I thought. Object is merging into subject. Merging is not a process. Merging is understanding that this is not other than that. It is not a physical merging. It's an intellectual understanding that effect is not other than the cause. Like I say, desk is there. Please merge this into tree. Only how can I merge this desk into tree? How can you merge? No, merging is understanding that this desk is nothing but the tree only because it is cut from a trunk and trunk is nothing but tree. Acha, merge this desk into mud. Doesn't it, I'm not saying physically you merge, already we have less desk. This is not a physical merging. Merging is a process to intellectually you think, okay, this is not different than the mud. So when it is said sense organ, you merge in the mind. Then mind, you merge in the intellect. Got my point? Then intellect, now what is written? Jnanamatmani mahati niyachet. Here mahati means? Very good. It is Hiranyagar. Merge the microcosmic intellect into macrocosmic intellect called H.G. Hiranyagar. Merging means it is not different than the Hiranyagar. Oh, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. How did you know? Indriyani prayartharthebhyascha param manah manasastu para buddhe buddhiratma mahan parah. Because this individual intellect was superior, cosmic intellect is superior than the individual intellect. And superiority is one thing was it is more pervasive. We had seen in earlier mantra. If you by heart it, this is how you can use it. If you have not by heart, then you will search. By hearting means that shloka is standing in front of you and he's saying, may I help you? Anything which you by heart, any shlokas, when you by heart something, whatever shlokas you by heart, they're all standing in front of you. And thus they are raising their hand. You need me? If you have not by hearted, then you can keep on seeing like that. So in order to think on a subject, the memory expresses a track for you. Your thinking process runs proper if you have good memory of various mantras and shlokas. And you have very rich thoughts you will have on the subject. Therefore, I emphasize, especially to the young students, to by heart 12 chapter, by heart important mantras. But I am old, I can by heart. No, you also can by heart. Who says you can't by heart? If you are old, this gold then. But some young people also don't by heart. That is not good. So they should by heart. One shlok we should take and keep on repeating it. Of Bhagavad Gita. Maya Veshamano ye mam nityukta upasate. Nityukta upasate. Upasate. What is next line? Upeta. Upeta tvaksharam anirdeshyam upeta. And you feel very bad. I'm so bad in by hurting. Again I'll start. Maya veshmano ye mam nityukta upasate tvaksharam anirdeshyam same yukta tamomataha. It's a struggle actually. And unless you struggle, you cannot by heart. By reading, you will not by heart. Even if you read same thing every day, you will not by heart. You have to put special attention to that particular shloka. What word I'm missing? Last one is okay. You can earlier one is missing. Shraddhaya paryopetaha. Are. So Maya Vesh annoy by hearted. Maya Veshmano ye mam nityukta upasate shraddhaya paryopetaha te me yukta tamamataha. Got it? Got it now. Now this will be in your life now. I'm telling the importance of everything. Don't think I just keep on saying something. I want that all of you are already good. You can become better students. So yached vang manasi pragya tad yached jnanatmani bhati niyached. You dissolve it in total intellect. Dissolving is the intellectual process, not a physical process. That means this is not different than the total intellect, yes. And remember that behind the Hiranyagarbha was a Avyakt, and behind Avyakt was the Atma. So you dissolve that intellect into Avyakt and that in Atma. That means only Atma is there. Which Atma? Not this small Atma. That Atma which is the all-pervading Atma, which is substratum of the whole world. Then stop there. Stop. That this Atma is conditioned Atma or unconditioned? In this Atma, time space is there or not? Doer enjoyer is there or not? No. This Atma, I am. I'm not this local Atma. I'm not this crying Atma. I'm not this Atma with one small body. I'm not the body. I'm not this one person who is trying to run away, who is struggling so much in life, who's so sad, who is so unhappy, who is so, sometimes happy. I'm not this Atma. This is a false Atma. This is a Atma with Indriya etc. that are long back left. I am this Atma which is the substratum Atma. And stop. Sometimes one game is there. Statue. When we were small children, where a statue was one game. Supposing somebody is writing, say statue. So you have to do like that. I have not played this game. So here only that Atma is there. Statue now. Stop there. Don't come into again back into sense organ again. That means don't allow the mind to waver now. Be alert that this I am. Stop. So what is the whole mantra? Again see. Yachedvang manasi pragya tadyached jnanamatmani jnanamatmani mahati niyached tadyached chantatmani. Tadyached, actually the word is shantatmani, but the sandhi is there. One sandhi is here, shashchoti. The name of the sandhi is shashchoti. So the sha becomes cha. Therefore, it is called tadyached shantatmani. Well, yeah, very good. This is a good. I never knew that this such so much thing exists in the Upanishad also. I thought it is meant only for old people. I just want you should have love for this text. Very important. Next mantra now. You see the mantra, this is 13th mantra. First, second mantra, OC and RC, Moksha Marg and Sansar Marg. Third to ninth mantra was the vehicle setting, final tuning of all the instruments. Then 10th and 11th mantra was merging process from external to internal. Then 12th mantra, what we just now saw, is telling that why you don't see the Atma. And 13th mantra, if you don't see, please, this is the technique of meditation. 14th mantra now comes to exhort you. He said, listen, I'll give you all sadhana in nutshell. So उत्तिष्ठ जागृत प्राप्य वरान्य बोधत क्षुरस्य धारा निषिता दुरत्या दुर्गम पदस्तत् कवयो वदन्ति. This mantra is telling all sadhana in nutshell, which we will see tomorrow.